hop on and talk about how much gratitude I have for Robert Barnes, the Conscious Catalyst. I'm learning a lot about asking for help, and it was a big deal for me to reach out for help with a healing regarding pain. And I told him in the beginning, I'm afraid to ask for help because I know pain is such a big teacher and I'm afraid to miss the lesson. And he was so confident and right away was like, the lesson, you'll get the lesson. Don't worry about it. Let me help you get this stuff out of the way so that you can move forward. And like, I felt myself wrestle between like wanting to assist in the matter and be receptive. And I remember at one point he was like, just let go and breathe. But it was very intense and very deep. There was past life stuff in there. There was identity stuff in there. And it's really interesting to be going through an emptying phase so that new things can come through. And it can kind of feel disorienting. And my inner child has been speaking up a lot, and I've been giving her a lot of comfort and reminding her that we're safe and that it's okay to move forward in the unknown. And yeah, it's been very interesting too to listen to people tell me that they can feel the shift in me. I did a video, but I didn't remember his name because I was so excited to do it the day of. But my friend was reading it and she was like, whoa, I can already feel the shift in you. And I'm like, not even done with the whole video yet. And then tonight I reunited with a friend and she said, your energy feels so different that I was like, is this the same person? And I actually sat down with her and told her some of my experience of going through in and out of depression, coming out of it, crawling back up out of those walls of that groove that is built in the brain when we go to a dark place, and like the courage that it takes to not just run away or just ignore it and to like face it head on and go in there with my flashlight and figure out what these walls are. And just it's like we bring the flashlight in and we figure out, oh, that's actually something that somebody else told me that isn't like my truest self. And it's definitely not just, oh, and then we just move on. It's more, yeah, crawling, walking, resting away brick by brick, building up a wall around myself and having this safety and going on part of the journey on my own, because there are parts of it that are so important to learn on our own. And at the same time, there are parts of it that I can't tell you. In my poetry since a long time has been the word together, and that it's almost silly to think that we can do certain things on our own. Like, it is silly because of how much power we have when we're together. And the importance of like a daily check-in and being around community that says, hey, I'm going to help you remember who you really are today. And, you know, going from one day of like feeling like I could feel this slate, like just the plate was clean. But we don't get a clean slate unless we let go of a bunch of fucking shit first. And the very next day, you know, waking up in the old thought patterns and deciding I'm going to be bigger than these thoughts and I'm going to be bigger than these emotions today and I'm going to dance through it, or I'm going to call a friend that understands, etc. I just want to express my gratitude, and I want to encourage each other to ask for help. And I feel like there are people out here, even though I have struggled very much with sharing on social media, that would like to be blessed and that would like to bless me, because every interaction of healing is reciprocal and energizing when it's meant to be. And I just am really on this path where I want to empower each other. So reach out. The invitation is here, and it is up to you to decide if you want to participate. Here's to really living in our power and upgrading this shit, because I did not come to this planet to sit on my ass. Much love.